I really like the use of the sequence that's used throughout because like every time it comes back it's developed and it just looks so effective, like, being repeated throughout the film and stuff. I also really like the layering over the actress. I think it's really effective to watch. And also another great thing was the music because it's such a good build up to the final point of the film and it really helps with the build up. It's great.
I think that this film would probably come under the poetic realism genre, just because of the use of cinematography and camera shots. They're quite arty and really detailed, zoomed in camera shots that are really, really effective. And I really, really like the use of I'd probably say editing, because the editing is very, very effective. It's appealing to like quite a large audience. It doesn't just target one specific age category. It has quite a wide pool of audience. So
Yes, this film does create an enigma for me. The ambiguous narrative, not knowing what's going to happen. By the end of the film, it's quite a surprise, and also the repetitive nature of what you see on the screen is very mysterious.
At first, the movie definitely creates an enigma because it's not initially obvious what the movie's about because like all is revealed towards the end of the film. So the whole way through the film, you're thinking, what could this be? And then it all starts piecing together gradually, and then it really gets you thinking. And then the revelation at the end is just really fantastic. Overall, I thought it was a really effective film, and it really drew the audiences in from the word go. I just thought it was great. The only criticism that I could give is maybe that you could have emphasised the drug addiction more and maybe showed the heroin addict more herself to make the point a lot clearer. But I thought it was a great film. I thought it was fantastic.
I think that this film targets a large audience pool, but if you had to like specify it, it'd probably target teenagers age 16 all the way up to adults age 30 to 35.
I really think that this film will appeal to both British audiences and international audiences because the themes are so relevant everywhere in the world, and like the drug addictions and stuff like that, they're not just happening in Britain, they're happening everywhere, and I think it's relatable to pretty much anyone that would see it, to be honest. And also, probably the rating is 15, and I would definitely agree with that. I think the topics are a bit much for young children, but I think it can be appreciated by anyone, teenager and upwards, because it's so, it's so beautifully done, and the topics are so relevant. So I think definitely 15 and upwards. I think it would mostly appeal to women because the themes are very, women can sympathise with the pregnancy and stuff like that, and it's and the main actress is a woman, and I think women will definitely be able to sympathise more with the character and with the piece, but I think men will really appreciate it too because, I mean, again, the topics are just, they're so relevant to everyone. I don't think it can fit into a specific gender. Also, finally, I think initially you would think that it would work for working class audiences because the actor is a working class woman, and generally the themes are associated with the working class. But I think again, all classes can appreciate it because like the artisticness and the style of the movie, and again the themes, and I think anyone can relate to it. I think any class, any gender, anyone. I think the film would probably be done with an independent film company such as Warp or Film 4 because the film was very small budget and it's got a very niche audience, so I think definitely independent.
I think that the type of film companies that would probably produce this film would most probably be something like Warp or Film 4, because they produce independent films and independent spirited films, which is the genre of this film.
The ideologies that I receive from this film would be those of birth, drug addiction. You get an overriding feel of natural birth and nature surrounding the entire piece as a whole, and you don't really understand what's going on until the end, but it brings it together quite beautifully.